Hey, what's up guys? Joe here, coming at you today with a segment called Why Did I Fail the Witch Slap? It really boils down to, I'm really just kind of basing this off of my own channel and the video that I posted the other day. There's also other channels that have videos up on the witch slap. It's kind of a top commodity right now. Everybody's trying to do it. Some people are more successful than others. I'm reading through my own comments. I've seen people saying they failed. And then I also seen comments where people said, the heroes carry the attack. And I have to agree with that comment all the way around. The replays I showed the other day were from the CWL matchup between Elite Gaming and Buy Forever, I believe it was. And, they mostly have high-level heroes. So, we've been presenting CWL content all week. And right now what I want to do is kind of slow it down and let's try to figure out why we're failing. There's a couple of questions you need to ask yourself before you just see the video and then try to do it. I mean, there's different things. I used to do it back when I didn't watch YouTube that much, and I'd go search for the best attack, and then I'd find a video from, Galadon or Clash with Ash or whoever was popular at the time, and then I'd do it, and then I'd fail, and I'd be, pretty ticked off. So, the questions that you need to ask yourself when you're trying to do these attacks is, what kind of base is it? Is it an anti-2 base where the town hall is centralized, or is it an anti-3 base where the clan castle is centralized? Anti-3s are normally those funky looking bases like you see in the CWL, because the idea is that, for them not to get to 3rd star. But, that's kind of a thing of the past with Town Hall 9 right now in higher competitive gameplay. The second question you need to ask yourself are, what level are my heroes? If you have level 10 heroes, level 15 heroes, and you're trying to do a witch slap, I wouldn't recommend it. The reason why is you have no tanking troops in this composition. There are no golems, there are no giants, there's nothing there to really tank for your bowlers, alright? Which also leads me into, do we know where the giant bomb placements are? Because you want to get the bowlers into the base, you want to get them into the base and taking care of the enemy clan castle and queen, and you want your archer queen to assist with that. But the problem there is you find a couple of giant bombs with your bowlers, you don't have a heal spell there, your bowlers are gone, they're done for. You only got 5 of them at Town Hall 9 anyways. And then also, where is the enemy queen, where's the clan castle, and how do I intend on going into the base? And then also with funneling, am I allowing my troops to funnel? There's a lot of contributing factors here to being successful in an attack. It's not just a matter of finding the first spam attack and then assuming that you can do it. So let's go ahead and get out of this one. I'm in Elite Academy right now, getting some wartime in on the Town Hall 9. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at Miss Lisa's attack. She's over here in Elite Academy, and she goes in with the Witch Slap. It actually works out really well. So let's go ahead and say, back to that previous question, what type of base is it? So we have a Town Hall that's pretty much centralized, and we have a Clan Castle that's right next to us, pretty centralized. So we got air defenses are in decent spots. We have a lower level queen here, right here. And then we also have a sweeper. Expos are on the ground. No, I don't think it's on the ground. No, it's in the air. Either way, so me looking at this base, I would like to go in with air, but that's just me personally. So let's say you want to witch slap it like Lisa does here. You see the composition right there, my finger. Anyways, you see the composition, and we'll see where she comes in at. So we have identified our queen. We know where the queen's at, and that's a top commodity. We want to get rid of the archer queen. We want to get rid of the clan castle. So Lisa drops her witches on the map, all right? And then you notice nothing else is going down. It's just the witches and the healers. Now, she's already started to transition into the next phase. So she allowed the witches to take out these structures. She let them work. It's not a dump and hope for the best. There's a reason why she's doing this stuff. So the skeletons are for taking out these structures on the outside, and then she's leaving these structures right here for the jump spell to send the troops into the base. So moving into getting the bowlers down, we got the royals down. So the heroes, we have level 30 heroes. We have a lot of tank right there. We have a level 30 barbarian king. So we don't really have to worry as much not having golems. So we don't have any golems in this composition, and we'll discuss that in a little bit. So jump spell, rage spell, queen is down, and now we got poisons down. Now the archer queen did in fact go in, our archer queen did in fact go into the base. She's in the base. That's a good thing. She's focused on these dragons. While the bowlers work, we got a heal spell down for the bowlers. The heal spell is integral here. The bowlers need healing. because there goes a giant bomb. Now let's see what happens right there. The giant bomb goes off. They have stepped out of their healing, and now we've lost our, our bowlers are about at just under half of, percent of health. So, I mean, all it takes is one more giant bomb or a mortar or a wizard tower to target these guys, and you're going to lose these couple of fellas. So, as they transition through, the Barbarian King, you're getting a lot of value out of that Barbarian King. Level 30 Barbarian King. He's mainly a tank, and then he's also got the strength to barrel through the base. So, at this point, we have one Expo remaining, and there goes another giant bomb. Now, what happened? Giant bomb went off, and we have one bowler remaining. So, I mean, there's your biggest problem with the Witch Slap. No matter what anybody tries to say, everybody's going to try to sell their product. That's the nature of the beast. That's the nature of the game. However, you don't have tanking units here. You have no golems, and you have no giants. So all it takes is a couple of giant bombs and no heal spells on your bowlers, and your bowlers are done. Now, here's the smart part of what Lisa does, is she brings Hog Riders, and she brings a couple of balloons for cleanup on the back half. So we got a balloon over here working and taking out a couple of structures. We had Hog Riders, but the Hog Riders are now gone. They've been taken out. And we have a level 30 Archer Queen that's continuing to assist with this process. Her ability's been used, but it's a level 30 Queen. If this was a level 15 Queen, she would have never made it this far. It's impossible. I mean, if you're doing it, please tell me to come to your clan and check it out. But either way, so of course we have 2 defenses remaining, and witches are going to take this over. But if it was witches against, I don't know, 8 to 10 defenses, it's not going to be possible. You are going to fail. All right, so we finished up with that. Thank you, Lisa, for that replay. And then we're going to go down here to Marcio Bro. All right, so we have a ring-style base. Now, if we look in these compartments right here, all the way through, you have one placement right here where it could be a giant bomb right there. And then as we go around the base, we have the queen, and then you go right there and you have another placement for the giant bomb, a possible giant bomb location. But probably, more than likely, the giant bombs are in this ring itself, around this ring. So more than likely that's the case. So our Archer Queen is here, and our clan castle is here. And let's go ahead and see what Marcio does. So we're waiting for his witch drop here. We're waiting on his witch drop. Pretty much the same composition that Lisa had, minus the balloons. We don't have the balloons here. We do have... All right, so we're down here in the south. We have a couple of Hog Riders. So witches are down, and they're working. That's the point. You have to let them work to let the funneling happen. So they don't have a lot of backup here. You have a healer, a couple of healers. You have a wizard over there assisting. And then, you have an Archer Queen that's just sitting there taking out the skeletons. So as I'm missing the back half of the attack, Marcio comes in from the northern half. I was expecting him to come from the opposite side, but that's my mistake. But anyways, so the same thing on the opposite side. The witches have been cleaning. They've been working. They got healers on them, but they're starting to split up top. Now, we brought wall breakers in this composition. We saved our jump for the core here. Now, we have one giant bomb, and we have a level 22 king, level 25 queen. So bowlers are in the core of the base, and they're under rage. And there's another giant bomb right there. And there's also a heal spell down for this location. So apparently this might have been a second attack on a cleanup in order to find those giant bomb locations. Now a third bomb went off and a heal spell was dropped. But we lost, there was a double placement, and we did lose our bowlers. So, I mean, clearly the bowlers still need a tank regardless of what the base might look like. You have a huge chance of losing your bowlers, which play a pivotal role here. Yeah, the witches are strong, or stronger, but they're not the witches of 2015 where they were powering through the base, skeletons were triggering traps. That stuff is long gone. So we can't really rely on this. Our Archer Queen is gone, our Barbarian King is gone, and we still have a bomb tower up top, and a wizard tower, and an archer tower. So 2 to 3 defenses remaining, and of course we're going to overrun these defenses with the witches. So naturally, this is why these guys are successful, is one, planning, understanding the base that they're going in on, and then also having the hero levels to do so. Now, what is Joe doing? Well, Joe is not doing the Witch Slap. Joe is doing air. So, this is the difference between other attackers and me. I don't care for spam. I don't want to spam. I'm using air. So, I mean, if you want to discuss more air, if you're having problems doing air at Town Hall 9, certainly drop the comments below, and we'll get into a little bit better planning on doing an air attack. Hopefully this video helps you guys out that are trying to witch slap and having problems with it, or have a better understanding. If you have lower level heroes, you have to have golems, preferably 2 to 3. And what I mean by lower level heroes, I mean level 10s, level 15s, and possibly level 20s. It would behoove you. It would be best that you have golems in the composition, because your bowlers aren't going to survive multiple strikes from the giant bombs and a bomb tower going off. Okay, so drop some comments below and let me know if this helped you out and if you want to get into some more air attacking. And thanks for watching, guys.